Hey guys, so we got some news here from Comic-Con. This is coming from Deadline. You may have heard of this news already. It's a few days, a little bit old from Comic-Con this year. And it's about Wesley Snipes, and he's been talking to people and about talking to Deadline, about his new TV show that's coming out and stuff like that. And he has, and also about potentially coming back to Marvel, talking to Marvel about. Reprising his role as Blade, and I think that definitely could be interesting. I definitely like the Wesley Snipes Blade franchise was very good. Really liked it. I mean, it's very it's very it's very 80s and very 90s and stuff like that. So some of the special effects are a little bit off and stuff like that. But on its whole, I still like it as its own story and stuff like that. I really like the story. It was really cool seeing him doing his moves and stuff like that. But I think this is definitely interesting. The idea that it sounds like they could be either bringing him for more Blade, could either be a movie, could be Netflix, could be who knows what the options are. And he goes into a bit of detail here. I'm not going to read it all and stuff like that, but just going to talk about the idea about him coming back to Blade and stuff. I think that it would be cool to see him come back as Blade. Now, for me personally, I just think that the guy's a little bit older, just getting a little bit older for him to get into Blade, for Marvel to invest all kinds of money into another Blade franchise just to reboot the same stuff. I think that they'd want to go and do their own thing with the character and stuff like that, and not be connected to the other Fox-owned Blade movies and stuff like that. So, but on the other hand, I could also see if Marvel were to bring them, there's no chance, there's no question, there's not sure if it would be, would the Blade be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because bringing a character like Blade in with vampires, then you're saying that there's vampires going on, and it kind of doesn't work. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnection there. Like, how come there was no vampires in any of the Avengers movies? How come there was no vampires in any of the other movies? If there's been all of a sudden there's vampires coming out and stuff like that. Now, maybe they could find a way to do that. I'm sure Marvel could find a way to sneak it in there, because I don't see Marvel putting, after everything they've invested in, all the stuff they're investing to build something like a show or a movie or something and not have it in the MCU. I mean, they're even talking about bringing the animated cartoons over into the MCU. So I couldn't see if they did anything with Blade not being in the MCU. But then again, how would they make that fit with the whole vampire idea is definitely a question for me. But whether or not to have Wesley Snipes comes back, I think it'd be cool to see him back. But also, I think it'd be cool to have a new character, new actor come on and do it, so that they can fresh it out and actually get a younger actor to play him, so that they could have Blade for, I'd like to see a nice Netflix series done by Blade, done with Blade and stuff like that. I think that could be very cool. And they could get a younger actor that they could have for a few seasons and stuff like that, and get a lot of Blade. I'd like to see something like that happen. So let me know what you think, guys. Would you like to see a movie of Blade, or if you'd like to see Wesley Snipes come back as Blade, or do you think they should just do it, or do you think the whole vampires thing doesn't really work in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let me know what you think. I mean, maybe he could just come, if they do recast the Blade, they could probably just have him cameo in it a few times. It'd be nice to see him there. I'd love to see him have if they do go for like a Netflix show, or they do a movie or whatever, have him as a character in there, just have him a big cameo, kind of like John Wesley Shipp on Flash, and the parents and Supergirl and stuff like that. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. If you want to read this article, I'll have a link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.